Are we on? My wife is in the background. And my dogs are watching. And this is CNN. Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let your fart linger? It's such a cruel smell. Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Liquor Sipper, and today we're going to be doing a review over something, well, it's a rye. And if you guys know me, you know that I'm a little bit apprehensive with ryes. But if you're interested in doing something that should be very nice and pleasant, the only reason I say is because it comes out of Woodford Reserve. If you're interested in Woodford Reserve, rye, then stay tuned and let's find out if this is a sipper or if this is a skipper. Alright guys, if you hear any crazy heavy breathing in the background, it's because we are currently putting on an orgy in my house. But I'm just kidding, it's just my dog freaking out. Alright, so a little quick background on this Woodford Reserve. This is a classification, obviously, as I stated in the beginning of this video, it is a straight rye. This comes out of the company Brown-Forman Distillery, Woodford Reserve Distillery / Brown-Forman. This is a ongoing release, and from the research that I have done, it would seem that this original bottle, this whiskey or this rye whiskey has come out in 2015, which was added to some of the other staples in the Woodford lineup to include, as some of the other reviews that I've done before, the regular Woodford that you have, your double oaked, and I believe there's one other one. This one actually comes in at a 90.4 proof with a said to be of age between 6 to 7 years. The mash bill comes in at 53% rye, 33% corn, 14% malted barley, and if you just heard a loud slap, it's because my wife is abusing my dog in the background. The color comes in at a light gold. MSRP can be expected anywhere between $35 to $40. Anyway guys, let's go ahead and, oh my god, I lost my knife. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this guy open like he is a bum trying to steal my money. Like he is a pedophile named Tom Hanks. Apparently Tom Hanks has been classified as a well-known sex trafficking pedophile. Oddly enough, the information came out right after he got done doing Mr. Rogers. This is not a joke. I don't know if the information is true or not. If you're really big into Alex Jones and conspiracy theories, then that would be something that you should look into. Ah, fuck! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all are all son of a bitches. Alright, let's go ahead. Woodford Reserve. You know, if this thing lets me down, I might just go ahead and throw this into my dog's dog bowl for some drinking water. See how that fares. Oh, mama, that looks nice, doesn't it? I just spilled a little bit. It's okay. She likes it when I spill a little bit. Drippity drip drip. Oh, wait, I gotta finish this one. Guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, creatures that are out there, I have this left. Okay, now that everything's all summed up and down into this here, as I always conclude, you have to do the twisters for the misters, and then you have to do the swirls for the girls, as I say. And if you're coming to the channel, you know that we have lots of fun, lots of play, but you know, trampolines were never called trampolines until tramps got on the lean. And now they're trampolines, because tramps got on them. If you didn't get that joke, then you're a fucking moron. Alright, let's go ahead, and it's time for Nosing for Newbies! Sniffing so hard, my nose is starting to look like Michael Jackson's. Holy shit. Well, clearly I have an audience with me. Alright, this smells like Steve-O's podcast trailer. You guys ever watch that podcast of his? It's not that bad actually. It's kind of informative, kind of interesting, but it just smells funky in there. It smells like a mound of freshly shaved pubes. Potentially my own, I don't know, but pubes nonetheless. Smells like, oh God, has weird hints of anal thermometer. Also smells like ecstasy with hints of chloroform. Wait a minute. I guess that's why I don't remember that night like 3 weeks ago. Shit. Anyway, it smells like a used condom that also could have been from 3 weeks ago. It also smells like Woodford reserved his morning wood, but then later bottled it and sold it to us. So, does that mean technically we're drinking boners now? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Smells like a UPS truck driver's driver's seat in the middle of July. Ooh, that guy is getting grimy, getting dirty from under cheese, if you know what I mean. All over that seat. Hamburger! I like hamburgers.
Okay, so, as I was actually doing, nosing for newbies, with my pinky up and my cock out, because I'm so much better than you little peasants.
Okay. So it smells actually like crisp apples, like honey crisp apples actually. So a little bit of pears in there. Obviously there's some oakiness, but there's only some slight remnants of the rye that I'm getting in this. It's not overly polluted with ethanol. It smells slightly pleasant, but from my experience with Woodford Reserve themselves, it seems that they're, no pun intended, it seems like the actual profiles are actually hidden somehow, and you're not actually able to smell some of the things that are in this, and it's as if some of the scents are reserved. And I'm not joking, like I just feel like it's hiding something. You can tell that it's definitely a lower proof. Coming out of 90 proof, I feel like that's about average. Anything that's 100 and up, obviously I think is gonna be a little bit more, and we're gonna find out what the fuck this actually tastes like. So, open the lips and down the hatch is what I always tell my wife. All right. Hey, so as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by my SD card that decided to fuck my bed. Kind of like the Cheeto guy, this is dangerously peachy. Not cheesy, or Cheeto-y. This thing is peachy as fuck. It's more like honey and peaches, and then it has a subdued background of that nice honey apple, or it's like a cooked baked apple that you would potentially put into a apple pie. Actually, it's very nice. It's pleasant. This is going to be another one of those whiskeys or ryes that you would potentially have for any type of occasion. So be it in the summertime where it would be something that is refreshing because it is fruity, but because of the essence of the apple, it kind of reminds me, and the peach, like a peach cobbler-ish, reminds me of Thanksgiving. So it definitely has that fall approach. So this is definitely a rye that is universal. On that note, I have no affiliation with Woodford Reserve. I have no affiliation with any of these godforsaken whiskeys that have, without any effort, gotten me addicted to doing these reviews and becoming a borderline alcoholic. So I don't go out and drink and drive. I also don't ask anybody to jump into a Patreon group. I don't ask you to purchase anything from me. The only thing I do ask is for you guys to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and just come in, hang out, leave some comments, and have a good time with me. You know, if you're really that interested and you're having such a good time that you feel like you need to whip it out and rub one out, then, you know, that's what you do. Just keep that to yourself and don't tell me. But that being said, I had a great time with everyone. Keep it enjoyable. Thanks for jumping in a glass, sipping on some information with me. Is this a sipper or a skipper? I think you pretty much should have concluded that this is going to be a sipper because this thing is actually damn good. Again, so ryes come in at your sweeter or your spicier. This is going to be on the sweeter end with a slight spice. Nice body, and my wife is getting text messages from her boyfriend.
What?
Just kidding. It has everything that you're gonna want from a rye. If you are more leaning towards, like my buddy Greg that works over at Total Wine, he is a real big advocate of the spicier stuff. So if you're a spice type guy, then this is not gonna be something that's for you. If you are one of those people that drank syrup as a child, then you're probably gonna enjoy something like this because it's a little bit sweeter on the palate. All that being said, I have no more to say. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your homies, tell everyone in between. Tell the asshole neighbor upstairs and the bitch fuck downstairs all about Mr. Liquor Sipper so we can help and grow the algorithm and continue to grow the fastest whiskey YouTube channel on YouTube. I don't even know if that's the right grammar, but something like that. And until next time, cheers and keep on fucking. Keep on sipping. Or sucking. I gotta go. I have a blowjob thing to go to.